Welcome back, everyone. So we got back from the tuner and found out a couple things. First thing they told me was that it wasn't a big deal just yet, but he noticed that it looks like the fuel pump is a little on the weak side, and he says the flash is good, the tune is good with the current state of the fuel pump, but I should consider changing it. So I went ahead and ordered a fuel pump, and that should be here next week sometime. And then I have yet to do the forks, but I decided since I'm gonna be in there already, I might as well order some springs. So ordered a set of front and rear springs for my weight for the bike. Those should be here Monday. And I believe that's all we got left. So we rebuild those forks, put new springs, button everything back up, and we're good to go. Dyno numbers didn't come out quite as high as I expected. Factory power for these things is 125-ish to the crank. So my baseline dyno came in at like just under 89 horsepower to the rear wheel. But she was running pretty rough at the bottom end when we first took her in. And that's with new plugs, new clean air filter, new velocity stacks, full exhaust. And she was not happy. So after the tune, got her dialed in real nice and come out with 108 horsepower to the wheel. And I believe it was in the neighborhood of, I want to say 86 or 87 foot-pounds of torque. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to look at the sheet, the dyno sheet and chart. I'll put that in the video as well so you guys can see that. But yeah, we're almost there. Home stretch. So today, I haven't done really much since I got back from the tuner, but I wanted to come out here and just pedal around with it. So I'm going to eventually order a new rear hugger, but I went ahead and just tried to color match this one as best I could. So I painted it. That's 4 different colors of paint that I used to try to color match this sunburst orange, I believe is what it's called. So I got it more closely to the tail. So I'll put a picture in here. So it looks more closely to the tail and to the front fender, how they're just a little bit sun faded. Or maybe that's just the way this paint is. Maybe that's why it's called Sunfire, because if you look at it in different angles, it does look lighter at times. Maybe it's just the pearl in the paint or the metallic in the paint or something. You look at it from different ways, it looks lighter and darker. But I got it pretty close to that lighter shade. And I'll put some pictures. I put it right next to the tail or right next to the fender, and it looks pretty close. I think in the future, I'm gonna get a carbon rear hugger that's got some orange and black weave. And I think that will look real sharp. So I'll do the rear hugger, I'll do this middle plastic bit. Maybe these little triangle inserts that go right here, they're not on there right now, but if you know the bike, you know what those are. And there was one other part that I wanted to do in the orange and black carbon weave, but I don't remember what it was. I was thinking maybe the front fender too, but thinking about it, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence if I want to do that or not. I really like the orange. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So, once my forks and stuff, or my fork springs get here and the rear shock spring gets here, then we'll dive into that and then button this thing back up. And then hopefully by next weekend, I'm really hoping like the 4th of July to hit a track day. I'd really like to get this thing out there for that day on the 4th. That'd be sweet. But if not, it'll be sometime in August and we'll get this thing out on the track and see how she does. I'd really like to do a couple street rides on it before I harped on it on the track, just so I can work out anything that pops up. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, stay tuned. Ride safe, everyone. Thanks for watching.